Now,
Speaking of Oscar bound, it's Mr. Paul L. Paul, your life's a movie.
Paul, you like the movie? How are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul,
Yes.
I know that you're worried about living in a car soon, right?
Right.
What's the date you think that you'll be living in your car?
Well, okay, here's the thing. I was supposed to be out by the 15th, but I think the lady who runs the real estate agency might have forgotten about me, to be honest with you. So I'm not making any
You're living
waves
like a mouse right now, where you're just hopeful when someone doesn't hit you with a broom.
I'm not making waves. I made a couple of calls. She didn't answer them. So I said, well, I did my part.
Now, I want you to, I know you wanted Fez to buy the mansion, and we would grow strawberries, marijuana,
Mushrooms.
and mushrooms there.
and throw parties.
Is this a possibility? Would you be willing to come and live with Fez and have Fez pay you to take care of him? Because when you were here before,
Right.
it all worked out pretty good. Would you be willing to do that?
I would be willing to do that. I mean, obviously, number one, Fez has to get on board with the idea.
What price are we looking at?
I mean, right now I'm putting stuff in storage. My storage bill will probably be about $250 a month. So
No
there's
problem.
that.
Okay.
I have some tax bills that I'm paying on. That's, I'm going to try and work out a deal to
Give
get
me a
that
number,
done.
Polo. Everybody's got a number.
So that's like $320 a month. And then there's just basic living expenses.
I'm not asking you to do
cars-
math in your head, Paul. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever sit here and tell everybody what my electric and water bill is.
Well, I don't want to be
Well,
unreasonable.
Scott, Scott, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm living in Manhattan, so that's a little pricey. I give them a number. What is your number?
I would live on celery sticks and carrot sticks. But
What is the number?
Again, I'm not going to be unreasonable about the situation because a lot of things would have to be worked out. But let's just say 30, 40 would be nice.
30, 40 grand a year.
I could live on that. Yeah,
Okay.
assuming that.
Now, are you going to pay taxes on that, Polo? What do you want it under the table?
I'm assuming I'm going to have to pay taxes.
All right, well, let's do an under the table deal, and we'll come in half for 25. You know what I mean?
Done.
Exactly. It might be under the table would be better. I mean,
Yeah, it'll work out. But you're off the fucking grid. Now,
right, exactly. But the IRS
this is fucking peanuts to you, Fez. And he helped you last time you were here. Let's make this deal and get it done.
Now, isn't the IRS going to come after me if I don't give him a 1099?
I don't want to drag this. I really don't, because I got Terry Gilliam coming in. Can we make the deal? Is Paula moving in with you?
25 grand is too much. We need to come in lower.
Give me a fucking price then.
I would say $100 a week, $5,200.
And he's living at your house.
All right. Well, first of all, we should discuss the idea of, before you sign another lease, thinking about moving to Brooklyn. You could be the angriest man in Brooklyn or something like that. I mean,
Done.
It would be a good move.
So you're ready to live with Polo?
Now, if I'm moving to a bigger place because of him, I'm taking it down to $2,500 a year.
Well, you're going to be paying the same price that you're paying for that shitty little fucking apartment you have now. You're getting out of a neighborhood where, let's face it, you don't fit in. It's a gay neighborhood. You're going to Brooklyn, where young people, mustached like yourself, are living.
He'd pick them all up.
Living, dealing, squealing, everything's happening. But the important part of this is, if Paulo comes here, we can work out the money, but he'll live with you. Is that right?
No, he can't live with me. The place is too small.
You're
moving to
What are you fucking saying here? You're moving to Brooklyn.
He will drive me back. He will have the place to himself because I'll be back in the mental institution.
Then why did you bring up the 100? Why did we start at 100?
Because I thought that would turn him off the deal.
No, I need you to be honest. That's the thing. I need Paul to be honest. I need you to be honest. He's moving in with you, correct?
No, he is not coming here to live with me.
Then why are we wasting time? Why isn't he coming here?
I don't want him to live with me.
Do you not like him?
I don't know. I don't like him.
Do you hate him?
I hate him. He causes trouble. He tries to start shit.
You say that, but the last time he was here was the most involved you were.
Look,
And that was all screaming at him. I don't need that in my life.
No, you were living your life, though.
You were going to gay clubs. You were getting to speak about coming out. You were meeting gay people.
You just have to go to a sex club?
He
I
would
could
work
do
out this
things.
Michael thing for you that you've been complaining about. But what are you bringing to the table?
All right, first of all, the first thing I'd like Fez to do is come down to just spend a week or a few days down here in lovely Florida at the big mansion while it's still a possibility, so he could get to see what a spacious...
You would rather
You know-
he bought the mansion. That's your number one pick.
No, it's not.
And this way you don't have to live with him, Fez. And you have
I
a
just
wonderful
think-
investment.
He's
have
got
a
to get me
mansion.
numbers on that, if that was
Well,
is even a possibility.
You'll get the numbers when you're down there.
No, but the first thing I think you need to do is you need a quick change of pace for a few days. Just get out of the whatever routine you're in now, come down here, enjoy a stay at the mansion, and we'll talk about it. Then we go from there. I mean, that's the whole thing right now, because you will be surprised the difference in the size of this place, 4,000 square feet to however many square feet you have now.
I can tell the difference.
He has 6 square feet. I know when your
It's
sister
not-
came up here, she couldn't even stay with you.
Because it was too small?
I have no idea. I just know she stayed on the other side of town. I didn't bring up anything to make it awkward.
See, I had no
One person
problem
comes to
staying
take care of you and then
in the
doesn't
apartment.
stay.
I had no problem staying in the apartment, but he had a problem with me eating on the edge of the bed and things like that.
Yeah, but you have your own room. I'm sure you'll get a 2-bedroom, right? In Brooklyn? I mean, you
Yeah.
probably get a loft.
Well,
You get a loft in
Yeah,
Brooklyn
but-
for that price.
Or we could go to Inwood. I love Inwood. Inwood's my home.
No worries.
My-
And what it is. All right, so that's what we're doing. And seriously, I don't want to keep talking about this. I want to put the down payment down on the mansion, and I want to move up to Inwood and
Just-
start getting everything moving. It's
Right.
September. We're halfway through September. It's the new school year. Let's fucking go.
Don't forget about the
Right,
mushrooms
here's
and
my point,
strawberries.
Fez.
No, that's fucking just assumed. So
And-
we locked in
And
Fez?
marijuana.
Well, I'm definitely
Hey.
not doing both. I'm not buying the mansion and moving him to New
Well,
York.
which
That
one
sounds
is it?
crazy. Neither.
You just...
Well,
Why would you
I-
say
I
I'm
thought
not
it was-
doing both? and
That
then
just
neither?
seems stop him.
Yes.
Are you just wasting our time with this?
Paul Lowe is wasting
No,
everyone's
Paul
time.
Lowe's-
I don't want anything to do with him.
Paul's got
No,
plans.
here's first
He
of
sends
all,
out
that's
shitty
not-
emails about me, and I don't like it.
Who does he send shitty
I
emails to?
understand. I'm being a little pushy right now because I think that's what
You
he
have to
needs.
be.
He
Right,
Paul.
you need to move.
He doesn't
desperate.
agree,
Yeah.
of course, that I should be pushy. And we get along fine as long as I'm not pushy. But I think I need to be pushy.
He welcomes the pushiness. Now, what are you saying
I
about
can
shitty
be pushy.
emails?
He writes shit about me in emails. He's done it before.
He's helping you become
I-
transparent. You know what I mean? You take down the wall of lies, and what do you have? Freedom. Freedom to roam wherever you want to go.
Every brick in that wall of lies is his.
No, that's not true.
We heard the same story from Michael as we heard from Paul.
Oh.
The same exact phrasing. It's fine.
I don't like it. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't.
That's the problem. He's scared of opening up his life. That's
Is
what
it
he's scared
Inwood
of.
that has you upset, or is it the mansion? Because the mansion, you're going to probably never even run into him.
That seems like a really big place.
You're just
Oh,
making
it's huge. You know?
Are there pictures?
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, it's all over the YouTube.
one of the murder sites down there, so
Oh,
the pictures are already in Orlando Sentinel.
The guy died here when I was living here.
Yeah, that happens most places you live.
I believe he's still there.
That's right.
So which one, if you had to choose one, Fez? Mansion or live with him?
If I had to choose, it would be Paul Lowe living with me here.
Okay, let's get that going then.
But I don't want
All
that
right.
option either.
You just picked it.
Well, then just come
So-
down for a few days.
Could
and
you help
enjoy
him
a
move?
sunny-
No!
You're transparent now. We get it. Paulo and Michael have explained the same thing to us. What are you writing down?
I have to write you a note.
Are
I
we
have
not
to.
doing it today? Is that it?
Later in the day.
How much later?
Possibly in a half hour to an hour.
That can't work out because I got other stuff. So say, the earliest I can do is 3
Okay.
because I've got other stuff.
Okay.
I'm fucking helping a friend move. I'm working stuff out with Fez. Now, Fez, the beauty of this is, and I'm going to give something away. So I'm done seeing my parents. This guy that we knew, on the day that we were talking to him, we get news that he had died.
Not the autistic guy.
No, not the autistic guy. He had had a heart attack, and I'm not making this up at all. And they found him in his bathroom, but 3 days after the fact, because he was a lonely guy. This is one of the things that terrifies me about Fez. I know if he's had Paulo with him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week,
Someone's going to see him.
365. The second that he's dead, Paulo is making a call.
Well, he doesn't even have to
Right.
die.
Yeah.
Because he could.
Or I will carry the
yeah,
body
I didn't
to
even
the
think of
studio,
that.
either way.
You'll be like, you can carry him around like when a gorilla has a dead baby and they're still carrying it around like it's.
That's just sad. I understand it.
I always thought that was a comedy, like the baby's dead. How stupid is a
I
gorilla?
was thinking like the Game of Thrones big guy.
So, Fez, where are you with this? The transparency deal.
I'm being very transparent. I don't want to do anything with Polo. I don't want to buy his junky mansion. I don't want him in my apartment.
He's scared of the opening up of his life. He doesn't want to be pushed. He doesn't want to be pushed. Now,
if he walks away from this deal, Fezzy, we might not be able to get him back here. No, you already said
I may
you're
be
ready to
dead
move it
very
inward.
soon, Fez, and it'll be on your head.
I'll live with it.
Exactly. That's the problem. I care. I'm all about love. You just don't care.
Nailed it. Transparency.
Wow, that's pretty much true. But seriously, when I went up the first time, I pushed him out. It was all about having fun. I was pushing, and it was a great week. Everybody was happy. Except Fez, because Fez really didn't want to have fun and go out and do stuff. Is that so wrong that I want him to go out and have fun?
I will tell you this. I saw Fez at a party that the Rolling Stones were at, and I couldn't believe it because Fez never comes to those type of things. And Fez, have you ever been to a party like that before in your life?
Never.
And it's because Paulo drugged you there. I look up and there's Fez and Paulo, and I go, "You guys came."
The
Fez
Rolling Stones were really there?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It was when their documentary came out.
Oh, right.
The director of the film goes, at the last second, he goes, "Hey, this interview is great. Why don't you come up to this thing? The Stones are going to be there." And I said, "Yeah." And I always invite Fez, "Do you want to go to things?" He's like, never does. Paulo drags him. And you have a lifetime experience now. We're sitting there as the Stones come walking in. The Rolling fucking Stones.
Now, when you say drugged, do you mean he was drugged?
He pulled him there because he didn't want to go. And I can see that's in you now. You don't want those experiences that Paulo's willing to give you, Fez.
I don't want any experience with Polo.
But that opens
No,
up
you don't want any experience. That's the problem.
No,
And
I don't want an experience with you, you fucking asshole.
See, it's always anger. He's the angriest man, but he's not in Brooklyn.
Because you talk shit about me behind my back. And you say something fucking totally different when I'm on the fucking phone with you. You fucking piece of shit. I can't wait till you're fucking homeless. I root for the day you're homeless, and I hope the car you're living in catches on fire.
All right, can I just say something? All right, hold on, Paul. The negotiations have taken a strange turn, you know? You're playing hardball now.
Right. He is. But that's the point. The point is that Fez is not interested in really talking on the show.
You're not interested either. All you fucking want is money out of me. Every conversation comes on and off the air comes about you getting money out of me. Guess what? You're not getting a dime, fathead.
Hey,
See?
everybody's got
There's the
something.
problem.
Let's not point it out. His head's large.
I have a large head too. That hurts me.
Your head's enormous.
It's big.
And you didn't know what Fez is thinking.
The problem is Fez is not happy right now because we're talking with him on the air. This is crazy.
Is he right, Fez?
No, it's because he's around again. It's
No,
because
it's
he's on the air one more time, talking the same stupid shit, acting like he's got my best interest at heart, where all he wants is fucking cash.
Fez, are you living a fun life? Let me ask you
He's
that
right
question.
there, Fez.
No, because you're fucking in it.
Oh, I'm in it all the fucking time. I left you alone for a year.
Yeah, not long enough, dick.
From you.
Look, you're
Phone
both
call.
making good points. I mean, I think the communication is open. You know?
I'll end up like the wife you fucking murdered.
All right. Fine.
There's a slander. I always get slandered all the time. Not only do
Yeah,
I
prove
never
you didn't
get
kill
money
her.
in
Oh,
25
Jesus, Fez.
Oh, no.
She died in her sleep.
That happens when there's a pillow over your face.
All right.
Yeah. Right.
It's got
That's what they
holes
call
in here.
slander.
Polo.
Maybe I need to get money a different way now.
What are you going to do? A lawsuit, Polo?
What am I saying? I'm saying I'm trying to make his life different than it is. Now, is it good right now? Would anybody say that Fez's life is good right now?
I got to agree with Polo, and I think you were happy when he was up here. You
No,
were
it
definitely
was a
involved.
nightmare.
You went to the cloisters.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I love the cloisters.
Yeah, they're great.
They're nice.
You don't have to cross a bridge to
Look,
get there.
it boils down to this. The first week I was up there, I was pushing him. And the second week I was up, it was kind of just like I gave up. It was closure. I was just going to watch what he did. And I know the fact is that Fez has got a lot of difficulties in his life. He needs help. He needs support. I'm willing to do it because I do fucking care.
Handing
But
you
Fez-
buckets of cash isn't help.
Oh, well, excuse me, Fez. I'm sorry I don't live in the ivory tower that you live in, okay?
That's the only reason you're even harassing me like this.
How's he harassing
Hey.
you? He's offering to be your roommate.
Give me money to come to New York. Pay for me to move. Pay for me to live in the greatest city in the world. No, wait. Buy my shitty mansion. So I can live for free there. Produce my movie. Give me money to get to California. Pay for my airline tickets. It's all I fucking hear.
All right, Paul.
There's
he's
no
making-
It's all you hear. I hardly ever talk to you.
There's
Paul,
no
he's making some
friendship
good
there.
points. He's making some good points, Paul.
I asked him to come down here and we have some fun. That's the last time I talked to him. That's all I said. They come down, have some fun. It's all bullshit. Who gives a shit? I just want you to change your pace, do something different. Nobody gives a shit about me. I already know that. I already know nobody gives a shit if I'm ready to die next week. Who gives a shit? Nobody
all
cares.
care,
Nobody ever
Paul.
cared in
I
25
care.
I
years.
care.
Fez, you care.
Love you, Paul.
Listen,
care, Fez.
we know Fez has got a
No.
lot of anger in him. And part of that anger is
Is you.
that he knows. Fez, cut it out. Just cut it out for one fucking second. Right now is more than you've talked on the air probably in the last week.
That's true.
Fuck you,
Friday was
Polo.
good.
What's
I'm
that?
trying to help, but you don't
You don't want to help me. You want to drain my bank account with these shitty scripts that you write that no one's ever
Shitty?
going to buy.
Well, if you bought one.
First of all, I would love for Jay Moore to give me a call on my sitcom package, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, my life, I'm a healthy man.
That was another thing he wanted. I shouldn't say it's just cash. Wanted me to get him hooked up with Jay Moore. Like I'm going to do that to Jay.
Well, we did send it on
Again.
to Jay.
This is the point. I've done the show for 25 years and never gotten paid like you have. Yet I'm treated like a piece of shit.
He's
because
right.
I
You
done it
are
out of
one.
love,
You're
not
getting
money.
paid what you're
I'm
worth.
sorry. What?
You're getting paid because
What?
you are a piece of shit.
I get it. Now, you're great, and I'm a piece of shit. I get it. I understand, Fez. But the point is I'm trying to help you because nobody believes that you're contributing to the show anymore. I'm trying to help you do it.
It's none of your fucking business.
Oh, okay. So it's none of my business. I've been part of the show for 25 years. It's none of my business. I get it because I'm a piece of shit and I'm nothing and I'm
No,
nobody.
that's not
I
true.
get it.
No.
You're
No.
everybody.
You're not
You're
part of the show. You're a fucking clown act.
Oh, and you're not. Fine. I got it. The point is, you got angry at me in the last 10 minutes, not me. You got angry at me, started
right
to
about
fight with
that.
me. Because
I was angry at
you're
you
right.
last night, asshole.
Look, this thing
You were
started
angry at me
with
last night.
did
From
one or
what?
two deals.
I didn't even talk to you in the last week. I talked to you last week, and we had a nice conversation, and that was the last I heard from you. I tried to get you on the phone again, and you didn't contact me.
What were you guys talking about last week?
I said, come on down.
To Florida, and he wasn't going to be there.
No, I
So you
said
want him there?
I work the weekends. And it
this
would
has
be
become
nice
like a
to
love-hate thing between you guys.
Well, I don't want it to be, but he's angry at a lot of people. You know, is there anybody he's not angry at besides you, Ron? I mean, can you think of anybody he hasn't gotten angry at?
Maybe what you're saying is he's angry at everyone else because he is angry at me. Is that it, Fez?
That is not it at all.
Are you angry at me for changing?
No.
Is that what this is about?
No, I'm not.
You can just say so. It's okay to be angry at me.
No, I'm not angry at you at all. You're my one true friend in the world. And Michelle.
Well, more than you know, by the way. More than you know. And I'm hearing from other friends that are pretty sad about what you said. All right, Paul?
Yeah.
I think you both said a couple things that you didn't mean.
I meant every one of mine.
Why do you say
I didn't. I don't want to fight with you, Fez. I know.
Then go
you
away.
need help. I know you need help. You don't think you do need help.
I
You
don't need
think
your
you're
help.
fine.
Your help is me writing you checks constantly.
You never write him checks.
No, I'm not going to.
So then why are you acting like he's taking money from you?
Because he's acting like he's all high and mighty and a fucking saint in this when he's not. He's just trying to bilk me on his cheap script schemes.
I don't know what the script. A, you can own a beautiful fucking mansion in Florida that comes with mushrooms, strawberries, and marijuana. God. B, you'd have a houseboy taking care of you, getting you out, going to Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
You had a fine time. We had fine times together. Everything was fine, but you're angry right now because the pressure is being put on you. And I don't even want this. I would like that somebody would just, you know, maybe management would give me a few bucks to do this and try and help
More
you
money.
out and be your assistant.
Line up with your.
But the fact is,
that's the only reason. That's the only reason behind all this.
Well, let's get him together with Don and see if the company won't
I
pay
think
him.
I earned the right.
It's worth a shot.
25 years, Fezzi. Don't you think you owe him something?
No.
25 years, he's never gotten paid.
I'm just a worthless piece of shit, and I should die tomorrow. That's what you want.
Is that what you're saying?
Let me mark it on my schedule.
Very good. But you see, that's the point. I've always been an innocent, naive, nice guy. And you know what? Gail was one who always said, oh, they're just using it. But I was always the nice, naive guy. No, I love them. They're good. They're nice to me.
She paid for that attitude.
Yeah, I know. You know what? She was the smart one. I'm the dumb one, Fez, because all that hate that you have for everyone, you're taking it out on me right now, who's somebody who's really trying to help you. Now, I didn't want to make this a big
No, it's all for you.
show. I didn't want to make this for the show, but the fact is, come on, nobody's pretending that you're doing normal things. I mean, there was the big Stakegate thing a week ago or 2 weeks ago, whatever. I mean, I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, and it turns into a disaster because you don't want the help.
I don't want your help. Get it through your head. I don't want your help.
Do you want some help from him, or
no? None.
Well, you never say. I mean, one way or another.
That's why.
Just let us know.
Yeah.
The thing is,
you can help.
Can I just tell you what this sounds like to me? It sounds like two guys love each other, but they don't know how to say it. And it's the society we live in. That if you say, I love you to your friend, suddenly everyone makes fun of you. Chris, do you have any trouble saying I love you to me?
I love him in a second, but he hates
Ron, I love you.
Elmo!
No.
Why don't you write a song about that?
No.
Oh,
No.
well, let me put my zipper down.
No. Put that dick away.
You see what happens, Fez? You see what happens? And that's what you're afraid of right now. You know? You're afraid of being the Chris Stanley in your group.
Damn it.
You know?
Fuck.
By the way, I know a kid, when I was in ninth grade, one kid Chris Stanley and another guy after gym class.
Let's not get this thing started, all right?
Too late for that, isn't it, Dick Lips?
I have no dick lips.
Now, you and this guy have been friends for 25 years. You've taken trips together. You've slept in the same bed before. There's got to be some kind of...
And it's never been good enough for him. He just wants more money out of me.
What is it? Look, between money and friends, you're better off having friends, Fez.
I don't want him as my friend.
Do you feel that you contribute enough to the show?
I feel like it's none of your fucking business.
Can I just say something here, Paul? That's something that makes him angry every time you say it. Why do you keep saying it?
I understand. But I'm just feeling, I mean, I know how hard you work, Ron. I mean, everybody knows.
No, I don't work hard. Michelle's sitting in here and she's doing the exact same thing I do every day. Nothing.
All right.
Fez comes up with some stuff. You taught us stuff about the Verrazano Bridge today we didn't know. You know? You got the Andrea Martin plug out there. People can go to that. You excited for Andrea Martin?
Very excited. Tony Award winning. Pippin.
I don't...
It's musical theater. I know. You don't get it.
Is that like SCTV?
Nothing like SCTV.
Should I bring up Pippin to her?
Probably might.
Here's one of my questions. Was Pippin good? So I would steer away from some of the what Fez does for the show stuff if we want to bridge this. If we want to.
Well, okay. First of all, I'm always defending him, saying he works extremely hard. He's always working on the internet and looking.
Stay out of my fucking job. Don't bring up my fucking work again.
First
talking
of all,
to me or
Fez,
Paul?
Your work is public. It's a public thing. You're a public figure. Everybody cares to some extent.
Quit acting like you do.
Excuse me. I don't have.
I need money for a script. I need money to go to L.A.
Yeah, nobody gives me a fucking thing. So what?
Those are conversations he's had with me at my home.
Nobody ever gave a shit about me, and
put me at the top of the list.
Right, but the point is, the fact is, the whole point of this is I was trying to help you.
No, you're not.
I could help.
It is kind of helping, though.
It got you to see the Rolling Stones.
That's amazing,
That's
right?
fucking amazing.
Yeah. You know what I said to Mick that night?
No.
You don't want your trousers fall down now, do we? And he's like, you mean like from that live album? I'm like, yeah.
And he didn't have an accent, right?
Yeah, that's how he talks. He's like this. Why do you keep bringing up that album?
Faker.
You talk about the bullshit. Ow. But the point is, Fez, you can't have enough friends in this world. You can't.
And I'm willing to commit.
No, he's not. He is not.
I'm willing to commit to you.
He's run out of women to sponge off of that will marry him, and now he's coming to me.
That's not true.
That's exactly true. Every time I've talked to him off the air, it's come up with him trying to get money out of me. I ain't giving him a fucking dime. I don't care.
Fez, would you have gotten to see the Stones walking into a party?
Yes.
You would not have. You haven't come to one thing since then. And I've gone to like hundreds. Would you have got to get up in that gay club and talk about stuff?
Yes.
You never have done that since. None of those things have happened since Paul left. Not one.
Now, can I ask you, Fez, to do one thing? Can you give me an apology for wishing me dead?
No.
Not a problem. Go ahead, Fez.
No. I'm sorry I didn't wish it sooner. I'm sorry I didn't wish it on my birthday when I blew out the candle.
That's some of these things you can't take back, Fez. You gotta be careful.
Come on, seriously, Fez. Give me an apology for wishing me dead. That's all I'm asking right now.
You're the one who said you're going to be dead tomorrow. I'm just on board with the plan.
A baby step. It's a baby step. Let's just take a baby step right now and just give me an apology for wishing me dead.
Fuck you.
That's not... No, come on, seriously. Let's just do this.
You're not getting that. You're not getting a penny out of me. You scam
I'm asking
artist.
for an apology for wishing me
You
dead.
scam artist. You talk shit about me behind my back, and then you want me to just hand you dough. Forget it. It's not happening.
I've never heard him talk shit about you. He says that you work really hard on the internet. He told us that.
I'm telling you, you work really hard. I'm just hearing things all the time, and I would like to help you.
No, you don't. You don't want to help me. You want cash.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't live on air. I mean, the best things in life are free.
Find another Patsy.
Well, who's been the Patsy, Fez? He's
Those 3 wives.
That's personal.
I've always been a patsy. You've gotten the gravy train, and I'm a piece of shit. I get it. I know. I'm worthless. I should die tomorrow. I get it.
You're the one saying it.
But the point is you're not contributing to the show like you should. You should be talking on the show.
Don't bring up me in the show again. I don't want to hear it.
If you would just work with me behind the scenes...
You don't have shit to say.
Well,
You never had a fucking piece of advice for me other than me writing you a check.
My hair, the lungs, and
Fezzy, some of this you're not going to be able to take back.
I will never take it back.
All right, let's just...
I'll go to the funeral to dance on the grave.
Oh, that's not right. Now, let's just get a place that we can all agree on. Are we willing to do that? Now, Paul, you think he should be doing more for the show?
Yes.
Polo, stay out of my fucking business.
Well, I'm just talking for you, that's all.
I don't want you talking for me. I don't want you doing anything for me because you never want to fucking do anything for me except talk shit behind my back and then ask me for money.
Why do you say that
we were trying to work out?
He writes emails talking crap about me.
Who did he write the email to?
You.
No, he didn't. I'll show you the emails right now. He's not saying anything in the emails that he's not saying here. He wants to come up and do this thing.
Things fun in your life. I know you're not having fun in your life, and this is a good example because you're always angry and mean.
Yeah, you're a boatload of fun.
Look,
let's walk over to the bank, Fez, so you can take out a withdrawal for me.
I understand that attitude. I honestly do. I wish that somebody would come in the middle of this situation and solve this problem.
All right, let's do this. Let's take it out of this room. Shelby, I think we can all agree here that Shelby is wise. Shelby, what should Fez do?
I would say let Paulo move in with him in New York City.
There you have
it.
Make it all happen for him. Maybe Billyburg. Maybe not necessarily in.
It's really
Shelby.
expensive there, though.
Yeah.
Your best friend here at work.
Shelby's the worst. Shelby may be... the only thing that makes Shelby better than Polo is Shelby doesn't have his hand out to me constantly.
Okay, I ignore that meeting after the show then.
Chris, what do you think Fez should do?
With 100% certainty, I could say they move in together. Paulo, Fez, move in, find a place. Doesn't have to be Williamsburg or whatever. It could be anywhere in the city. Really, it could be anywhere. Just move in together and live together and experience life with Paulo.
The location doesn't matter. We just know that they need to move in together.
Well, it matters because of how expensive it was.
Bushwick. They should move to Bushwick. It's
good.
up and coming. It's fucking close to the city.
Does that work, Fez?
No, I'm not moving in with him. I'm not having anything to do with him.
I'm moving in with you.
You'll have a separate. There'll be 2 bedrooms, so they could.
What about a mother-in-law apartment, where he has his own separate?
It could be downstairs, a basement.
A pour door.
Water.
Get a pour door.
I don't like those.
That seems awful.
Now, can I just put something out here? I feel like a little like I've been out. I said something to Fez in confidence,
and I was up all night, fucking pissed about it, Polo.
I'm sorry.
and I felt like that should have been between me and you.
It should have been. I apologize to you, but he's driving me fucking crazy.
The way you apologize to me, just apologize to Paul, and I think we get back to ground zero.
There's no way I'm apologizing to him. Keep writing your fucking emails, asshole. See if you ever see a dime from me.
Look,
but that's the point. I called you this weekend. You ignored me.
I talked to you over the fucking weekend. I called you. You wouldn't answer.
You called me like a week ago, like Thursday maybe.
Chris is handing me notes.
Liar.
And I think we're probably going to blow off Terry Gilliam because this is more important.
Just let it go.
Oh.
Why?
Terry Gilliam.
Who cares about time bandits? We have this.
I think he knew what it was like when Michael Palin and John Cleese were getting along. This is my Python.
I want to see Don Quixote made.
So, what can we do to... It's weird that you said you couldn't sleep last night, Fez, because I didn't sleep a fucking wink. You know why? Took a nap.
Oh.
If I take a nap, it's like stay up all night, like I'm on fucking meth. Why didn't you call me? We could have chatted about Paulo and how to fix this thing. But now I feel like I can't say stuff to you because it'll come out when you're angry. You know?
Right. Fez, the first thing we need to
let me apologize to you for telling Fez what you wanted. You know, I should have let you talk to him. You know?
I'm not taking another call from him. Off the air.
We need to work on anger management.
I will ignore all texts, all phone calls. You don't lose my fucking phone number.
Will you not even talk to him on the air anymore?
Now I'm done talking to him on the air.
Are you going to walk out of the studio?
Yes, I will. If he stays on the line.
Now,
bye.
I would be
No,
happy
Fez.
to take your place in the studio and
Fez.
pretend I'm you.
Oh, jeez, he's leaving.
He really
Come
is
back.
leaving.
Fezzy, please.
Don't
back.
leave,
What are you
Fez.
doing?
Fezzy,
No,
he
no,
opened
come on.
he opened the door really hard.
Doorstop just got hurt.
That doorstop is very important to us.
I love that
It
doorstop.
doesn't make a lot of noise, though.
I fucking, for 1 second, I felt like we had a deal.
I thought we were close.
I think it's because of Inwood.
Yeah.
The Inwood thing is...
You know what I'm mad about when I said, Fez, you're not leaving now, are you? I didn't say, Fez, you're not taking your pants off and leaving, are you? Yes, I am, Ron.
There go the pants.
All right, his pants are off now. And that's why Derek is going to win Big Brother.
See, this is why these things need to be done behind the scenes.
Dude, here's the thing. He claims he's never talking to you again. That's a 25-year friendship gone.
I know. And all I'm asking for is an apology for wishing me dead.
I'm going to give it to, I'll do, on behalf of Fez, I apologize.
Thank you.
And also apologize for saying that you murdered your wife.
Thank you, because that's just slander and it's awful. But I will say this. I really have given to the show for a very long time, and I've really out of love. And, you know, I mean, every once in a while I get something out of it that's great and everything else. But, I mean, Fez has got a gravy train around.
What we got to do is, to get this taste out of her mouth, is to play his wife, who she used to be the craziest person that we knew. She used to call and fight with us and was fun with it. They were funny with it. This is our favorite. And I only got to meet her once in all these years. And she came in wearing a wedding dress. And I'm not even making that up.
Her wedding dress or
No,
something?
just she was wearing a wedding dress.
Off
It's
the
just
rack.
something to wear. As she was going through all Paulo's money. This is why he's broke now. And it was a little while before she died. And the first time we got to hear about the great Gillo.
A lot of people who listen to this, please don't take drugs.
She's not happy, and she's not normal anymore. She's so lonely. She's got no one left to lose. She wants to die before Christmas.
You hope to die before Christmas?
I hope so.
She's afraid.
I'm afraid that if I die before he will, and I think what's going to happen is he won't care at all.
He won't care at all that you're gone.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
She's probably going to commit suicide.
If you die first, I probably will commit suicide.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't kill yourself. Kill someone else. Gail, Gail, you're gonna have to kill Paul. You'll have to do it while he's sleeping. Bang, bang, shoot him in the head while he's laying in bed. You can blame the medicine.
The biggest problem is that she doesn't understand exactly how mentally ill she is.
I am not that mentally ill. I have a bipolar disorder.
That's nothing.
It's not.
It's a bipolar on top of a schizophrenia.
No, I'm not schizophrenic, Paul. I'm dual.
Stop.
You've heard of what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's it. The doctor
Dual
would.
personality.
Yeah, you
She's
don't.
taking
You don't. I'm
pills.
not psychotic, Paul.
She was. That was a great Gillo. How we miss her.